How am I helping my two aging parrots? Because if you are lucky enough to have a wonderful parrot who is getting older, sometimes modifications need to be made and adjustments need to be made even to their diet. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I have over 22 species of parrots. I love my parrots. My parrots are my bliss. And I love sharing my bliss with you, hopefully helping you have a more blissful bond with your parrot. This is my yellow-naped Amazon Lorenza. This is not a parrot back here. There's my cat. So what am I doing for Lorenza? Lorenza, when I adopted her as an adult, technically I can't say she had fatty liver disease because I guess you have to biopsy part of the liver and look at it to call it that. But for all working purposes, she did. My vet thought she was very sick. Her markers were like off the charts, and she was like, Lorenza's liver was in bad shape. So I had modified everything for Lorenza food-wise, and that's why Lorenza has continued to live. However, she is getting older, and she is actually getting a little thinner. So, as is, Lorenza has really gotten more years than she probably should have. We're probably on borrowed time. So she tends to move kind of slowly. She's never flown for me. And her feet are worn. And I would try to show you, but let's see. Let me see if I can show you. So for Lorenza, especially because I feel like she's getting a little more uncomfortable now, I do modify her cage. Can we see it on this foot? Oh, did you see that black spot? I know, it was really quick. I know, sweetie. Okay, okay. It looks like a callus. It doesn't look normal. There's a part that also is really rubbed on her other foot. So that can come from perching on metal or perching on, basically like the same thing. It's important, so important for parrots to have perches that are different diameters. And so I do have that for Lorenza. But because she is getting older, a part of what I do for her is I have a modified cage for her. And it has a level, a flat level, so that she can go onto that flat level if she is having any problems with her balance. I also really make sure to put her food dishes like right at her level so that she can easily get to them. Because she has a history of liver problems, I don't give her seeds, which of course you shouldn't do. I give her a very low-fat diet because that's appropriate for an Amazon, but especially an Amazon with a liver issue. Instead, I give her eggs, usually scrambled eggs, but eggs, because eggs are super nutritious and super good for parrots, really, just like it is for us. It's almost a complete food. Shh, quiet down. And that way I know she's getting good stuff to help her out. I don't know why she's losing weight right now. Her last vet check, she was fine. It is possible that borrowed time is running out. She's just not getting younger like the rest of us. So those are the modifications that I make for Lorenza. With my African gray parrot, Hera, she's going blind. And so I have similar modifications. I have a flat level if she wants to be on the flat level. And I really work to be consistent about where I put things in her cage. She still, actually both these girls do, she still loves cardboard boxes. She loves destroying them, Hera does. And she's not so blind, like I think she still sees movement and stuff. It's just when we offer her a nut, she kind of doesn't know where to, it's like she knows we're offering it to her, but she doesn't know where to go for it. So within that movement, like she still sees her boxes, she still loves her boxes. So when her food's in the same places, she knows where to go to get what food and to get her water, those kinds of things. Fortunately, although Hera isn't really hand tame, she can step up and she steps on the stick. So it makes it really easy to still take her outside and let her have some time outside, which of course she doesn't love because she gets uncomfortable because that's an unfamiliar environment. We do it just so that she has some fresh air and sunshine, and also so that she has a little adventure, a little something exciting happening in her life. With Hera, a part of her diet would include 1/4 of a cup of nut fat. And so because she's getting older, I've actually reduced that. I don't quite give her 1/4 of a cup. As we age, we don't necessarily need as much fat, that kind of thing. And so reducing her nut fat does seem to be working out just fine. She hasn't lost weight or anything. I think she's actually doing really well. I still think her nut fat is really important, and I haven't reduced it by a lot. Instead of 1/4 a cup, I probably give her about 1/3 of that 1/4 of a cup. And it varies because I don't sit there and measure it. And I think the variation is good as well, because that way it's a little more natural. It's not an exact amount. It's not the same nuts. Like I do try to make sure to vary the diet for my parrots as much as I can. Lorenza, of course, and Hera, they both get fresh vegetables every day, and I do think that's super beneficial for them. And they do get pellets because that's got all the vitamins and minerals that they need. And this is how I keep my parrots as healthy and happy, especially as they age, as I can. And I make sure, like Lorenza's new cage downstairs, it's smaller because she doesn't move around a lot, and I feel like she'll be more secure in a smaller cage. And that way it's easier to put things like her food bowls closer to her. If you watch my channel, you know that we recently adopted another adult, a Timna, and I'm hoping that the Timna will become a companion for Hera, because my African Gray used to always have a companion, and I could tell she's a little lonely. It's not too bad, she's okay, but if we can get the Timna to become a companion, that would be great. So, I think it's so important. Like, I'm really interested in keeping Lorenza, of course, as healthy and happy as long as possible, because she's just a fantastic companion. She's usually not so loud. I hope you could hear me okay. I wanted her in the video for obvious reasons, but she does like to give me a little competition. So there you have it. Thank you for joining me in this blissful video. Keep watching and you will see my reel with some of my offerings. I want to give a big shout out to my fans and especially my YouTube members. I so appreciate your support, and I just love connecting with my members on Discord. I will catch you in the next feathered video, but watch the reel.